Welcome to Venezuela and welcome to a world of contrasts. Venezuela is home to the world's largest snake, the world's highest waterfall, some of the world's whitest beaches, and one of the world's largest lakes. Venezuela also has one of the world's largest reservoirs that leads to another fact. Guri Lake has one of the world's best populations of peacock bass. Peacock bass are known as an aggressive fish that will viciously attack a lure as well as give you spectacular topwater action. It was all of these things that whetted my appetite to travel to Venezuela and to search out this freshwater game fish that can reach and exceed 20 pounds. After landing in Caracas, we enjoyed an executive 2.5-hour flight to the town of El Menteco. From the airport, we were met by our host, the management of Sanda Resort, and 10 minutes later entered the gates of Sanda Resort. Now I am not really sure of what I expected, but I will say that I did not expect what I got. Here in the heart of Venezuela stood one of the most relaxing yet palatial resorts I'd ever seen. My eyes feasted on waterfalls set in a jungle atmosphere, meandering trails that opened up to the main bar and dining area and led away to an assortment of fine accommodations. These accommodations included everything from comfortable fishermen's digs to the 1,200 square foot executive suites and followed by the presidential suites. Forget about fishing, I could hang out at the resort all week. But alas, I came to fish, to search out the peacock bass and to add this adventure to my diary. 2 hours later, I was on the docks at Guri Lake. In Venezuela, most interior fishing is done by dugouts or by shore, not on Guri Lake. Sanda Resort has outfitted the 150 by 175 kilometer lake with dual-engine marathon jet boats, and that is where my adventure truly begins. Good morning, everybody. Can you guess where I'm at? Just look at the country around you, and you try and figure out where I'm at. Can you hear those birds in the background? Well, I think the first thing that you surmised is that it's someplace tropical. You're absolutely right. We're in the middle of Venezuela on a large reservoir lake called Guri Lake. And I've been staying at a lodge called Sanda Lodge. And I'm being guided by their head man who's in charge of all the guiding, Tony Alvarez. What am I fishing for? Peacock bass. Reputedly to be one of the hardest fighting freshwater fish in the world. When I say hard fighting, they're not necessarily like a long fighting fish, but the strike is extremely aggressive and the jumps are very, very explosive. And if you don't get control of the fish immediately, you're going to lose the fish in amongst the wood, because this is a reservoir and all this wood you see sitting here is all hardwood, and it'll last for years and years and years. It'll just basically petrify as it's growing up. There's different ways that we're going to be fishing this morning for these peacock bass. I would love to catch a peacock bass on my fly rod. Now, whether it's possible or not is another story, and I'll tell you why. You can catch peacock bass on fly rods. Can you do a television show on it? Well, if you want to see one peacock bass in a day of fishing, then that's what you're going to see. But we want to show you a lot more peacock bass. And the best way to hunt these peacock bass is with lures, single action reels, or not single action reels, but bait casting reels. And the reason for that is because you're able to cast out and really search, do a lot of casting and a lot of searching for these fish. So I'm going to try fishing with the fly for a while. Tony's going to be casting, but if we get into a lot of fish, in other words, when we cast, we see like 3 or 4 fish coming in with the lure, then I'll definitely start fly fishing and try and capture one of these fish on the fly.
Got one?
I got him. Yeah, there he is.
Okay.
Come on, you gonna fight or what, huh? You're just gonna sit there? Come on, let's see you fight. Come on. Come on. Yeah, oh, there you go. Come on. Some more. Come on, come on. Come on. Is that it? Huh? Is that it? Come on. You wanna play with me? Come on. Hey. There we go.
Right.
This is Gary's first little peacock bass. Here, hold on. I'll go get a pair of pliers.
7 pounds.
Huh?
Hold it here.
What is it? 3 pounds?
7 pounds.
7?
Yeah.
That don't look like 7 to me. He looks like about 3 or 4.
No.
It is the first peacock for me. Okay, here, I'll take the fish. Just go like that, and you can turn like, it's all automatic focus,
Okay.
but you can frame it like that, okay? Get a nice shot from here up, okay? Makes me looking really pretty.
As usual.
Okay, as usual. Hold it halfway down, make sure it looks nice and in focus. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, here you go, folks. You want to see a nice Gary's Cooper's first peacock bass in Venezuela. Compliments of Sarandon Lodge. And this is 7 pounds. It's not uncommon to get 15 and 20 pounders. I've never used these releasers before, eh? So what you do is you just...
Put it in the front. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, wait.
There he goes. Oh, this is a good fish. Where's he at? Come on, let's see it. Where's he? Oh, yeah. Yeah, come on. Oh, yeah, come on. Come on, baby. Atta boy, come on. Come on. Whoa! Hey, look at the colors on him. With that sunshine, you can see the dot in the center and that. You can look at him going in the water there. Look at this here. What a beautiful fish, a peacock bass. You can see why they call him peacock. All those colors, the reds on the fin, the orange on the fin, the yellow on the side, the black stripe. And if you look at the back of the tail here, I'll just bring him a little closer here to me. If you look at the back of the tail here, you can see the yellow dot. And that top fin is sort of got a bluey color to it or something like that. See, here, turn him over here for you. Oh, okay, mister, that's all right. That's all right. That's a nice fish. But what beautiful colors, eh? Look at this here. I'm just going to bring them around here. Let the people at home see a peacock bass. See, look at this here. Lift him up here a little bit more. You can see that Rapala plug that he was hit on. He's a pretty one, isn't he? Look at the blues on him. The orange on the bottom of his tail and that. Okay. Hello, my little friend. Yeah.
Yes.
You see, when they're not really bad hook like that, when they just got one little hook like that, you can look at your fish, and sometimes it's best not to touch them. When you're dealing with Rapalas and diving plugs, a lot of times they do carry a lot of treble hooks, and if they do get hung up, you gotta lift them out of the water. The best way to lift them out of the water is not with a net, but they do use, they're specially made, they're a caliper that fits down onto the jaw to bring them out. But I really don't like suspending fish. I don't like having a fish hanging like that because what happens when that fish is in the water, it's an altogether different gravity down there. So what we call zero gravity. And all of his internal organs are laying in a... Took it right away. As soon as it landed, I must have hit him right on the head. cast out and I must have hit this fish right on the head because there he is right there. He's right here. Oh yeah, come on baby, come on. Because as soon as, oh yeah, this is a nice size one. Look at this baby. Look at this one here. Yeah. That was an immediate, this one here, this is a nice size one. This one here will be 8-9 pounds. As soon as this hit the water, he had it immediately. I hit him right on the head. Isn't that a beautiful fish? Look at him in the sunlight there. That's you. Grab him there. Ooh.
8.
I caught it on him.
8 pounds.
But 8 pounds?
Yep.
Okay, well let's get a nice picture of Gary with his 8-pounder.
Ready?
Yeah. We got to get some nice pictures. If you want to take a picture there at home before we release him, here, I'll release him right down here for you, okay? Yeah. Not hurt at all. Pull that back. There he goes. It's 12 noon right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a shore lunch and then a little siesta. And then maybe after that's all finished, this wind will die down. We'll have a nice afternoon, evening fish. So why don't you join us for some lunch and a little bit of a snooze. Come on along. Nice one, Tony. Good size one?
Yes. Oh man. I don't want to lose that baby. Ooh, ooh. Come on, baby. Oh, no, 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 no. Come here. Come here. Oh, oops, sorry. Come here, baby. Come on, honey.
Giving you a good fight there, eh, Tony?
Yes.
You lassoed him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here, I'll lip him for you. Whereabouts are those lippers?
It's, I think it's down under the seat, my seat over there.
Down under your seat?
Yeah.
That's a nice looking fish, Tony.
Yeah. Wanna grab it?
Yeah, I'll grab her, yeah.
Still
So what do you just hold it like that and then go like that?
Yes, and
Okay,
release
so
it.
we're gonna go.
Okay,
Well, we got him.
you got it.
Now these are quite neat, these, you see, like we got here. Now we can weigh him as well. And that fish there weighs, whoa, 10 pounds. That's, that fish is, let's see, there's
10 pounds.
there's 12, 11 and a half pounds.
Yeah.
11 and a half pounds right there. Look at the red eye. See his red eye? You see in the back, you see the red gills? Okay, Tony, I'm ready anytime you are.
Oops, sorry.
You got it, eh?
Oh, yeah. It's gone. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Oh, Tony,
There you
you got
go.
the biggest fish so far, eh?
Yeah. Well, let's go get another one.
Let's go get another one, you betcha. Yeah, 11.5 pounds. That's not too shabby for a bass, is it, my friends? Now you find the big ones like that don't jump as much as the smaller ones. If we get them around 6-7 pounds, man, they're out of the water like crazy. But the bigger ones do what that fish did. They like to stay down and they keep trying to head for these trees. Fish on, brother. Yeah, there he is, right there. See him? This is a big one. Oh yeah. But it's my first. It's my first fish on a fly.
Yep.
Hey, we did her.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, okay, you can move back a little bit here now and just. Look at that little fly stick. He's just a little bass. He's not big. There's different species of peacock bass.
Yes.
If you look at this one here, this is actually for this particular species. It's a good, this is how big they grow. And Tony will probably just sort of explain that to you.
This fish.
The differences.
Remember the fish that we caught yesterday? They got the big spark on it. It's kind of the same fish.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, it's got the big spots. You can see the stripes in it. The big spots. All.
You didn't know too much the black stripe on that one. You can see.
Huh?
You can see
Yeah,
the other one has
no,
three
that's not just
white.
it's
Yeah.
young, eh?
No.
That's a different species, eh?
When we go bigger, you don't see too much. They're big.
Oh, okay.
You got all the spark around the body.
Oh, when he gets bigger,
yeah.
then he'll just.
And always gonna be the eye
Yeah. Okay.
and the tail.
Well, let's let him go back, and I really feel good now because I got my first peacock bass on a fly. It's not a big one.
Bye.
And away he goes.
There you go. Give me
Way to
fun,
go,
man.
my
Okay.
friend. Yeah.
Congratulations. Okay. Fun.
Okay, I say 6 pounds. How big is it?
6.5 pounds. Looks bigger, no?
Yeah, yeah. It's a nice
Inside
fish.
the water,
Though.
yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
We need two.
Yeah. What's the Spanish name for them?
The
For a
fish?
peacock, yeah.
Pavon. Pavon. P-A-V-O-N.
Pabon.
Pavon. Bye-bye.
It's been a very interesting week indeed down here in Venezuela, fishing for peacock bass on Guri Lake. And when I came down, what I really wanted to do was to fly fish for these peacock bass. It's been a dream of mine. Had a few things going against me. One of the main things was the wind. And I guess the other thing is really not knowing what the heck I'm doing. But from what I have learned, probably your best flies to use are your popper flies when you're fishing the surface, and really colorful, attracted streamer flies, like this, like something in these tarpon lines or something in this rabbit hair line. Lots of color to attract in the bass. The bass seem to really be attracted to noise, and I found that you would have to fish 10 times the amount with a fly in comparison to what you would do with a lure. So instead of spending a lot of times with these flies, what I did is we did a lot with the lures. And with the walleye spin shad here, we did really, really well with it. It's something that I had put in my tackle box and it worked well. What the locals down here use a lot is the wood chopper. It makes a lot of noise. It has a propeller in it, and they jerk it through the water. It looks like a wounded fish on the surface. And what I caught most of my fish on is this Rapella here. And you can tell by looking at all the teeth marks on the lure. It was really, really got beat up. These peacock bass really take the baits aggressively, and they're a lot of fun to catch, and I really recommend to anybody who wants to fish for peacock bass and do something exotic and tropical to come down here to Venezuela and to come down here to Guri Lake. I'd really like to thank Sanda Lodge for hosting nice fish, and all I can say is I hate the thought of leaving tomorrow morning because it's quite the adventure. But I am, so until next week, this is Gary Cooper saying, luck is an attitude.